Alright. We are live. After some time not playing the game, it's time to get back into it. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes, just let some people join in if they want. What is clear list? Okay. Hey Brent. How you doing? Is this Max? What do you mean by that? How do you spell the Joestar secret technique? What? Like what you just spelt there? Oh! Nigunundayo you talking about? I don't know, I don't really know how to spell it specifically. I just kind of say it. Okay, I just searched it up. This is like the first, no, this is the first, that is the first like result that came up for me spelling something like that. Nigerundayo. Nigerundayo. Sag, what are you talking about? Nigerundayo? What does that mean? Alright, I'm just gonna get into the... Get me in here. Add another G. Nigerundayog? Huh. You're right, that is pretty magic. I'm not sure how I feel about this patch. Like, because it was the guy that gave me like a patch for the game last time to make it so the phone messages made it so it actually works, so it's not the weird scrolling, but it also makes it so the text is like this, and I like it when it's bigger, honestly. But I'll deal with it for now. I'll see how I feel about it at the end of the stream. The next day, I decided to hit Akiba's computer parts stores. Actually, first of all, wait. Where did I leave off? Like, the last scene. What was the last scene that I did before this one? Just for context, if you remember. Oh. I don't know. I'll just go. The next day, I decided to hit Akiba's computer parts stores. I did as much as I could yesterday after parting with Kurisu, but no luck. Oh, was that the last scene, the one with her? I would assume so. Finding an IBN 5100 is obviously going to be a huge pain in the butt. I'm standing in the narrow tunnel that runs beside the Radicon building. Small shops selling everything from motherboards to resistors to vacuum tube lines. To vacuum tubes line both sides of the tunnel. Here lie the vestiges of the old electric town, Akiba's conscience, so to speak. Casual otaku casually avoid stores like these. It's like a holy land that is only true fanatics can enter. Not that I'm an expert on computer parts. Furthermore, these shops only sell parts, so it's actually kind of silly to be searching for a whole PC here. Still, something about the sight of all these electronics gets my blood pumping. I have to hide my excitement to maintain my dignity. If a storekeeper yells, "Hey kid," no, hold on. If a storekeeper yells, "Hey kid, you're 10 years too young for this stuff," then I have no choice but to run. Fortunately, no one has yelled at me yet. In fact, the storekeepers seem to be ignoring me. They must be more open-minded than I thought. Or maybe they just don't care. I search each store in turn, but turn up neither hide nor hair of an IBM 5100. Yeah, I assume it wouldn't be that easy. The ringing in my phone draws a sharp look from the nearest storekeeper. Mayuri? What are you calling for? It's me, what's up? Doo-doo-doo! Mayushi here! Oh my gosh, the first thing of voice acting, other than that one random shopkeeper, is doo-doo-doo. I thought I told you to not contact me on this line. It could be tapped. What? I'm telling you to not be so careless. Anyway, give me a sit rep. Okuden? Mayushi doesn't know what that means. I'm asking why you're calling. Why didn't you just say that? What are you doing now? Executing the mission. Executing the missus? The missus? The mission! I'm looking for an IBM 5100. Why didn't you just say so? Mayushi heard something amazing just now. Wanna hear? If it's valuable information, then by all means. Now then come to May Queen. I'll be waiting. Hey, tell me over the phone. Hey, Mayuri! Why do I have to go all the way to May Queen? I complain, but it's less than a 10-minute walk. Whatever. I haven't had lunch, so I guess I'll eat while I'm there. There's a handwritten sign outside May Queen that says, "Today's the Ferris Cup. Nyan." Oh no. I've been dreading going back here since the last time I've done it. Well, I'm trying to figure out what that means. Okuden! Mayuri trots up to me in full maid regalia. She has a convenience store bag in hand. Oh, I didn't realize Anthony was getting cooked over here. Anthony's getting destroyed. Give me a second. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Mayushi went to the convenience store during lunch break. Then Mayuri takes out her pocket watch. Her pocket watch pockety. She checks the time. No, there's only 5 minutes. 5 minutes left. Mayuri squats next to the stairs. Good work. So what was that amazing thing you heard? Before that, food. She takes some fried chicken out of the convenience store bag as she speaks. The aroma of the chicken stirs my appetite. Let me have one. Okay. She skewers a piece of chicken onto a toothpick and holds it out for me. Here you go. You can't do that in front of the store. You're supposed to be a maid. So? Here. You're not Shiina Mayuri, but Mayoshi. Wait, but Mayoshi Nyanyan. Bring, bring. Sorry. You can't say wait, you can't say in front of the store. Your customers are going to see that as an act of betrayal. Part-time warrior. What? What? That's a secret. Where do you think? Who is this? If you get it right, I'll take you anywhere. Anywhere reachable by bicycle, that is. Take a guess. By the way, no hints. Wait. Part-time warrior. Is this like... That's a secret? Where do you think? I'm very confused about this. Knockbox. Do you know anything about this code? No, that wouldn't make sense to that question. Where were you living before? That's a secret. Where do you think? If you get it right. Okay, that's it. So who is this then? Greetings. Oh, okay, this is Suzuha. Oh my gosh, that was... that was an adventure. So she asked that. I asked where she used to live. That's a secret. Where do you think? If you get it right, I'll take you anywhere. Anywhere reachable by bicycle, that is. Take a guess. By the way, no hints. Okay. Glad I got that settled, although that was probably not the most necessary thing to go off on. Oh, Mayushi didn't think of that. With that said, I take the chicken off the toothpick and by hand and throw it into my mouth. Mmm, delicious. Not as good as juicy chicken number 1 though. Well, what was that amazing thing you heard? Oh right. Actually, it's about the IBM 5100. You found a lead? Of course it was that May Queen. I can't believe I missed that. I can't believe I missed it. No, it's not. That's silly. Dang. Don't get my hopes up like that. Mayuri has a triumphant look on her face, but I don't see where this is going at all. Mayushi was thinking about the IBM 5100 doing work, so I asked the other girls if they knew anything. First, I asked Maki-chan, but Maki-chan said she's not good with computers. And then there's Lisa-chan, but she only knows about the latest PCs. And she's actually a Mac head. Just get to the point. I don't really care how much trouble you went through. Well, I think Fetish-chan knows. What? Is that true? Yep. Did you know she's a retro PC maniac? Fatis? Fatis? I don't know. I'm still iffy on that pronunciation. That girl is seriously hardcore. I prefer to stay away from her if possible. But I'm really desperate for information. I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. Looks like we got a lead on the IBM 5100. Are you ready for this? It's Fatis Nyanyan. It turns out that Catgirl's an expert on retro PCs. There's probably another side to this. Let's keep our eyes peeled. I suppose I'm the only man for the job. Very well. I'll make the approach. If you don't hear from me by 2,000 hours tonight, Or is that 20? Wait. Is that supposed to, when it's military time? Is that pronounced 2000 or 2000 or something else? Or 2000? I'll say 2000. Cause that I feel like that's probably military time. If you don't hear from me, 2000. What? $20. Is that right, Brent? I know that's 8 p.m. I'm just asking how you say that in military time. I know how to translate it to normal, like to the 12-hour time. I'm just asking like how it's pronounced in military time. Is it 2000? If you don't hear from me by 2000 hours tonight, then forget about me and commence the strike on May Queen. Everything is the choice of Steins Gate. Elsai Congru. I put away my phone, grab another piece of chicken, and look up at May Queen's window. Huh? I didn't say you could have two. Well done, Mayuri. I'll see that your information is put to good use. My chicken. By the way, what's this fetish cup about? My chicken. Mayuri is stuffing the remaining chicken into her mouth as fast as she can. There are tears in her eyes. Oh my gosh. What did you just do, Rintaro? Come on, it was just 2. Well, whatever. I'm uneasy about the lack of intel, but the mission must go on. I think Anthony's mad. Wait here, Mayuri. If I don't return within the hour, go home immediately. Understood? I can't. I have to work. Ugh. Anyway, let's leave Mayuri to check her chicken. No, let's leave Mayuri to her chicken and begin the approach. I forget what her voice is. It's like, what did I do for her voice? It's like, welcome. No, that's just Mayuri. I know it's bad, but I just forget what it was specifically. Give me a second, I'm gonna mute my mic and just try some voices out, see if I can remember before you hear me do all these awful voices. Okay, I think it was something like this. It was like, welcome, master. Welcome, master. Something like that. When I enter the cafe, it's fully occupied, unlike usual. Yeah. Is Kiyoma gonna join too? He's ready to be hired. No, get me away. She's my least favorite character to voice act, because I just don't like doing that. Today's the Ferris Cup, yeah? I'm ready to be hired for professional voice acting? Alright. I'm down. I got it back though, this is what I had before. Doesn't look like she plans to explain what that is. Alright, good to know. I take my phone out again. It's me. Run a search on the Ferris Cup. What? A battle to the death where the winner gets to use Fetus however he pleases? Jeez. Isn't this like... Isn't the this Fetus Cup like a... It's like about that Pokemon type game or whatever in this universe? Looks like I've stepped into one heck of a mess. No, there's no problem. I'll survive by any means necessary. Else I congru. I put away my phone and turned to Fetus. The Fetus Cup is a battle royale, isn't it? Battle royale? I'm terrified. You guys are all getting a storm? Yeah, let me check if I got one yet. There's a bit of wind. No rain or anything, though. No, nya. It's a catty cat battle royale where the winner gets to make Fatus his slave, nya. Very hard. I mean, where I am, it's not very hard wins at all. There was a tree, like, more than, like, I already lost an inner tube? Jeez. There was a, yeah, there's a tree that I can see. It's, like, only slightly more than average blowing in the wind. Well, okay, actually, no, it just sped up. Yeah, it's definitely some wind. Ah, no, you can't. You can't claw each other's throats over Fetus, nya. Please stop, nya. Fetus starts crying and wriggling her body seductively. Oh my gosh. That's some pretty good acting, but of course, no one here is killing anyone. Kyoma, please. Kyoma, please, nya. Stop them. Don't worry. Don't worry, there's no way for me to stop. Everyone's sitting silently in their seats. Nevertheless, the atmosphere here is different. I sense bloodlust in the air. No, seriously. What's the Fetus Cup? A pot-a-pot contest with Fetus, nya. Fetus goes at it with everyone at the same time, yeah? Our reward goes to the... Wait. Our reward goes to those Fetus finds worthy, nya. I gulp and look at Fetus hard. Fetus, are you serious? Going at it with all these men at the same time? She's insane. But Fetus grins. Tanner's door equals just a wall? Huh? What are you talking about? Yeah, no one's getting... I don't think anyone's even home right now. I'm not doing it now because no one's home. I just wanted to do it now. I just wanted... I knew I was going to stream tonight. And I just felt night was a good time. Because I had nothing else to do. But other times I've streamed, I'm pretty sure there was some other people not too far in the house. A thing like Tooth peeks from her glistening red lips. If you don't do something, Fetus is gonna become everyone's plaything, yeah? Fetus approaches me. Her slender fingers touch my arm. Her caress gives me goosebumps. Save Fetus's fur, Kyoma. I can't take my eyes off her. I've been entranced. No, don't do it. This girl has the power to bend men to her will. I must resist. I refuse. I refuse. Nya? I shake her paws off. Ooh, that was close. She has one heck of an evil eye. I barely escaped enticement, and only because I am I barely escaped enticement, and only because I am the insane mad scientist Hoen Kyoma. I didn't come to fight. I came only to talk to you. Hey Carson, how you doing? If you're not gonna play, then I'm sorry, but I'll have to ask you to leave, nya. What's this? A maid sending a customer away? Oh my gosh. Fetus is the organizer of the Fetus Cup today. Only participants are allowed in fight. Only participants are allowed inside the shop, yeah? I need only 2 minutes. The IBN... Not listening, yeah. Fettis puts her hands over her ears. Her real ears, not the cat ears. Then she laughs mischievously. I'm still pronouncing that wrong. Mischievously. Oh my gosh. If you want to talk to Fettis, you'll have no choice but to join the Fettis Cup, yeah? Now that's just low. So what'll it be, yeah? You can't survive unless you want to fight your own... Wait. You can't survive unless you fight with your own pals, yeah? Use any method to obtain information. That's my current mission. You've got mail. Lukaku. There's my mom, my dad, my older sister, and my grandpa. My sister's personality is the polar opposite of mine. She's really boyish. When we were small, she always made me help prepare dinner instead of her. Because of that, I started to love cooking. P.S. I did 20 practice swings with Sarimare. Nice. You have a sister? I visit the shrine a lot, but I've never met her. Mayuri is always praising your cooking skills. Actually, can you teach her how to cook? Maybe then she'll eat something besides junk food. Apply that. Mail sent. Use any method to obtain information. That's my current mission. I have to do it, no matter what lies ahead. There's no choice. I accept your challenge, but on one condition. Why is this so close? Like, it was already a close-up, and then here's another close-up for you. I thrust my finger at the tip of Ferris's nose. If I face you, you'll tell me everything you know. And yeah? Well, fine by me, yeah? Well then, Master. This way, Nya-nya. We need to go closer? No, we do not need to go closer. Like, this is close enough right here. I don't want it closer. She sticks a name tag onto my chest. The number 28 is written on it with... Wait. With round girly numbers. Ground girly numbers. There we go. I cautiously let Fettis lead me to the back of the cafe. And finally learn what the customers are doing. Everyone's engrossed in some kind of card game. I remember. The other day, Fettis said that she was doing a Rhinet Access Battlers tournament. That's the Fettis Cup. If you win, you get to eat Fettis' home cooking, or something like that. Looks like Fettis tricked me. Save me, she said. Yeah, she said. I knew she was not to be trifled with. Oh, hey, Daru. Huh? Why are you here? You don't do Rhinet. What? Daru? What are you doing here? What about CERN? Let me rest for one day, man. You should treat me better after 2 consecutive all-nighters. CERN's power goes stronger by the day, and you're here without a care in the world. You're here too. I came here for an unrelated matter and got dragged into this nonsense. I'm not interested in Rhinet or Ferris's home cooking. The second those words leave my lips, I feel like everyone in the store is glaring at me. They want my blood. Oh my gosh. Couldn't think of it. The Fettis Cup was organized by Fettis, so it makes sense that only Fettis fans would participate. In other words, I'm the away team. I'm surrounded by enemies. But this is something I must do. This is just one more step on my road to the IBN 5100. Obtain information using any means necessary. With that mission in mind, I sit next to Daru and softly whisper to him. Daru, Operation Sigma. What's that? I'm saying we should cooperate. We'll be the strongest if we team up, right? More like you're gonna drag me down. You're a noob at this game, Okuden. But you're my right-hand man. As long as we're together, we have nothing to fear. Daru flashes his white teeth in a grin. But I refuse. I'm in this thing to win. And you call yourself my friend? In this tournament, we're enemies. You traitor! Why do you think I sent you to this cafe as a spy? You didn't send me. I'm Fetistan's biggest fan. I check her blog every day, and... Suddenly, the cafe's lights dim. A song starts playing. Oh, this isn't bad. A somewhat solemn melody with sexy and beautiful and powerful female vocals. I've heard the song a lot recently. Pretty sure it's the theme song to Reinhard Kakadu. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I'm just gonna let it play for a bit. Oh well. I pressed A thinking it would like continue with all the song still went, but apparently not. Hi everyone! Thanks for waiting, yeah. The afternoon Fetish Cup is about to begin, yeah. Fetish appears in a spotlight. Didn't mean to open my phone. Fetish appears in a spotlight. The previously peaceful audience instantly explodes in excitement. Oh no! Everyone stands up and shouts in unison, with their fists raised skyward. Thank you, Nat. Fetish responds to the shouts of joy with a wave of her hand, then clears her throat. The rules are simple. Fetish will face off against each one of you, yeah? Fetish will even go paw to paw with 10 people at once, yeah? If you beat Fetish, you'll get her home... Wait, if you beat Fetish... Oh, that was a voice crack and a half. If you beat Fetish, you'll get her home cooking as a reward, yeah? Now then, everyone, enjoy the contest. Lots are drawn to determine the order we face Fetish. Seems like there are 28 participants, including me. Is that also including Ferris? I assume not. Fetish will face 10 people at the same time, so she divides us into 3 rounds. I'm in the 3rd round, of course. Where's Daru? Whoa. Strong Fetish is strong. Daru, a 1st round participant, was insta-killed by Fetish. Jeez! How weak. And he said I was gonna be the burden. No, maybe Fetish is just too strong. Reinhard Access Battlers is similar to chess. Oh, okay. I thought it was similar to, like, Pokemon. There's a special board where you compete using pieces arranged in rows. The rules are fairly complicated, but basically, the point of the game is to get your pieces into the enemy camp. Whoever gets the most pieces into the enemy camp wins. What are you saying F for? Because I thought it was about Pokemon? What? Oh, for Daru, right. Okay, I'm sorry. It's raining outside. Let me check again. Well, oh my goodness, that's a lot of wind. There was a sign across the, like the house across the street. There's a sign in front of their yard, and it is like about to fall out of the ground. Fetish is playing against 10 people at once. She moves from the table. Wait, she moves from table to table in a circle, taking one move at each before proceeding to the next. Jeez. Rain just arrived there. All right. It may or may not be raining sideways. Oh. In Go, Shogi, and chess, this is called simultaneous exhibition. High-level players hold them to demonstrate their skill. And Fedis does indeed seem to be highly skilled, just as Daru said. All 10 of the first round participants are annihilated within 15 minutes. Yeah. I hope the next you tries a little harder, yeah. Dang you, Fedis. Don't get cocky. I lean back against the wall and silently watch the round 2 matches. Fetish Chansuri is strong. Mayuri returns from her break with a drink in hand and whispers to me. Mayushi's bad at Rainet, so I'm really jealous. What would you do if you were good at it? Don't you know? Rainet Access Battlers isn't just popular in Akiba, it's a global blend. Blend? So, it's coffee? I think you mean trend. Yeah, that. So if you get good at it, you're sure to be every kid's hero. Hero, huh? That doesn't sound bad. Besides, Upa is so cute. Upa, as everyone knows, is Reinet's mascot character. These days, he's more popular than that electric yellow rat. Jeez. Wait. There's something strange about your argument. How does Reinet's skill relate to Upa's cuteness? I guess they're related in Mayuri's mind. She must be after those limited Upa plushies they give out to participants in official tournaments. You'll never become the strongest with such impure intentions, Mayuri. It's hard to hear over the rain. Are you turning your stream up, or like I could turn myself up a bit if you want. I'm not getting any rain here yet. Don't worry about it? Alright. If you say so. You'll never become the strongest with such impure intentions, Mayuri. Issue on your end? Alright. Fedishan's too busy to go in tournaments, but I think she's definitely a world-class player. If that's the case, then these faceless rabble participating in the Fattest Cup are unworthy opponents. Just as expected, round 2 ends the same as round 1. Nobody's even close to Fattest's level. Yeah, sorry, but Fattest never pulls punches in Rainet. I want someone who can go paw to paw with me, yeah? Cool. Fattest hand is too strong. We can't win. It was hopeless from the get-go. A thick mood of defeat has already spread across the challengers. Some of them are even on their knees in shame. Huh. You're all pathetic. I stride to the front of the crowd. Rintaro, you're not gonna do any better. Like, I nonchalantly meet Fattest's questioning gaze. But we've been saving the best for last. Daru, allow me to show you how a true man fights. I mean, I guess you could win, but like, I'm pretty sure you just said that you're not good at this. I guess that was Daru that said you're not good at it. Don't tell me you've got a plan. Indeed I do. Let's just call this Operation Sweetside. A loud "oh" echoes from all around me. Those cruelly defeated by Fettis entrust their hopes unto me. Unto us all, the 8 round 3 participants. Avenge us, they say. Okay, I'm actually really liking this scene. Avenge us, they say. I was dreading the next time Fettis came up, but I'm actually really enjoying this. I can feel their pain. It gives me strength. At first, we were enemies, but now our hearts are joined against the indomitable might of Fettis. So, Kiyama thinks he's up at the par, yeah? The tears of the fallen 20 shall not be in vain. Do you remember our promise, Fettis? Once this match is over, you'll tell me everything you know. Amazing. That crazy jerk actually means to win. Go for it, Okurin. The crowd goes wild. They place their hopes on me. Yeah, he's about to just get cooked. I guarantee he's just like... He's gonna lose even faster than Daru did. Like, slowly step up to the table. 5 minutes. That's all it will take to decide the match.
Okay. Round 3 starting, yeah? Right at Access Battlers, dual access.
There's some fanfare. Do I have to actually play this? Okay, I was terrified that I was actually about to have to play that, and I have no idea what to do. I give up. It didn't even take 5 minutes. You're weak. Too weak. Obviously, I've never played Rhinet Access Battlers before. There's no way I can win if I don't even know the rules. By the way, I'm not alone. All 8 of the third round participants were blown out. And thus the tournament ends in total victory for Fettis.
Mayushi's disappointed.
So it was all a bluff? What happened to Operation Sweet Side?
It was almost like Kiyoma committed suicide, yeah?
Wait, don't tell me. Wah! Yes! It's exactly what you're thinking. I leap onto a chair and strike an awesome pose, bathing the losers below me in scorn. Why the long faces, men? Operation Sweet Side was a suicide attack. That's gotta be the worst pun ever. A pun? Wait. Wait, where's the pun in that? Operation Sweet Side was a suicide attack. Huh? I don't know the rules. What else could I do?
Why are you so proud even though I made kitty litter out of you, nya?
Have you not figured it out, Fettis Nyanyan? Win or lose, it made no difference.
What's that supposed to mean, yeah?
Do you remember the conditions I set?
Yeah? If Fettis lost, then she'd tell you everything.
No, you are wrong, Fettis. What I said was, if I face you, you'll tell me everything you know. If I face you. Now do you understand? I never needed to win. No one else could have pulled it off. These fools were lured here by the prospect of Fettis' home cooking. They were obsessed with winning. But not I. Your home cooking meant nothing to me. That difference in motivation is what allowed this suicide mission to succeed. Heh heh heh. Wah ha ha ha. Wah ha 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 ha. Maybe it is a Japanese thing. That pun. My laughter echoes throughout the cafe. Everyone is staring at me in disbelief. Mayuri is the only one to applaud.
Wow, Okuden, you're amazing.
That's dirty. I think you mean fiendishly clever. Okabe with that galaxy brain strat? I know. I think you mean fiendishly clever. Behold the success of Operations Sweet Side. Oh, Sweet Side. Sweet Side. Suicide. It's like Sweet Side. Yeah. Okay. I see. There's the pun. I get off the chair and walk to Fettis. Now, Fettis, answer me. Where is the IBN 5100?
Yeah? The IBM 5100?
Don't play dumb. I have a reliable source. I remember that image of the IBM 5100 Shining Fingers sent me. I bring it up on my phone and show it to Fettis. I know that you have information on the IBM 5100.
Yeah. How do you expect me to remember that, yeah? Though I think I've seen this computer before.
What? I thought you were an expert on retro PCs. Mayuri told me so. You leaked your source.
Yep. Mayushi's a reliable source. I'm not an expert yet. Papa collected them, so we've got tons at home. That's all. You have a ton of 5100 of IBM 5100s at home? Give me one of those. Oh, okay. Just a ton of computers. So that must be where the IBM 5100 is sealed. Take me there at once. I can't, Yan. What? Why? Fettis puts on a bewitching smile. Because that's the Fettis Clan sanctuary. The Fettis Clan? The only ones who may enter are Ferris Clan's... Wait. The only ones who may enter are Ferris Clan's catty daughters. Those who pursue the knowledge of the Meow Milk, Miko. In other words, it paws off to everyone but Ferris, yeah? Try to force your way in, and you'll go dog ears, yeah? Like heck I will. Dog ears? Yeah, right. It's true, yeah? Ferris doesn't... Wait. Fettis doesn't tell tall tales, yeah? She's just speaking in tongue twisters, and I don't appreciate it. Like, that's all she's doing now. she suddenly starts acting like a scared little cat girl. Instantly, the air is charged with malice. I find myself surrounded by 27 Fettis fans, each glaring at me with bloodshot eyes. You coward! You've converted your believers into your personal army. Fettis is only telling the truth, yeah? The defeated are now under Fettis' complete control. They approach at a shuffle, muttering foul prayers to their cat goddess. You make Ferris cry. I'll never forgive you, never. Fettis is my wife. Cat ears are justice. I want to chew on those cat ears.
Fettis time, yeah.
I want to lick Fettis' feet. I want her to step on me hard. Mr. Krabs, what are you doing here? Crap. These guys are serious. I need the information Fettis processes, but I'm at too great of a disadvantage now to press the attack. And then there's my personal weakness to Fettis' power. At this rate, I might be assimilated into the Fettis cult. What do I do? I take a drink of water, that's what I do. Gah! I cry out and seize my right wrist. No! Not now, it's too soon! My right hand trembles. I show agony on my face as I try desperately to control the trembling. No! Don't... Don't tell me. Is the anti-Rhinet system activating? I warned you playing Rhinet could kill you. What? Where did that come from? I ignore Fettis and stagger towards the exit. Her worshippers let me pass. Thanks, guys. It feels as if someone is giving me cold stares, but I don't have the time to check and make sure. What are you talking about, Carson? I know one of the people said step on me, but why are you saying it? And then why did Brent say but really? I throw myself out in the air. I throw myself out the door and into the open air. Dang. Empty-handed. The throbbing in my right arm settles as soon as I leave the cafe. I guess I'll ask Daru or Mayuri about Fettis some other day. It feels like all of my exhaustion has caught up with me. And to make matters worse, it's boiling hot today. The sun's getting stronger as we enter August. Fed up with the heat, I swipe the sweat off my brow. Okarin! Mayuri chases after me. She's smiling and waving at me, but her speed is clearly faster than mine. What happened? Is the Fettis Cup already over? No. Well, just about. After this, the customers get to chat with Fettis-chan. Oops. I wanted to tell you about the IBM 5100 thing. I showed Fettis-chan the picture again. Good work, Mayuri.
completely different from a certain useless super hacker. So? Is good joke, I guess. This goofball thinks I'm joking. Are you talking about me or Carson as the goofball?
Fedishan said it was probably around this. Fedishan said it was probably around the same time, around the time she was in elementary school.
Carson.
On a cold autumn day, while Fedis-chan was shivering from the cold, her butler Kuroki-san came to help. Her butler Kuroki-san came to help. I don't care about her butler. Just get to the point. So basically, she ended up donating one of her dad's computers to a shrine. She says it looked just like the one you're looking for.
Donated it to a shrine? That's an unexpected combination. PCs and shrines. Consumer electrics and ancient Shinto rituals. They're not even tangentially? They're not even tangentially related. Which shrine? Mayuri tilts her head in confusion.
Dunno. Where could it be?
You didn't ask her? Don't forget my mathematics? I mean, I know it's a tangent, but like, that still doesn't answer the rest of it. Tangentially? Tangentially? Like, it still doesn't make any sense. Words are cool. Next, alright. Whatever, it's a lead. The only shrines in Akiba are Kanda Mioen and Yanabaya. Wait, hold on, give me a second. Yanabayashi Shrine. I don't know if Fedis was living in Akiba at the time, but at least it's a start. Good work, Mayuri. Continue your espionage mission. You'll be right back? Alright. See you soon, Carson.
Espionage? Hodge?
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Instead of returning to work, she keeps waving to me until I vanish from sight. Kandamayoan is the larger and more popular shrine, so 9 out of 10 people would choose to donate something there. But when I inquire at the shrine office, nobody knows anything about an old computer. That leaves Nanabayashi Shrine. It's probably not there either, but I have to try. Who is this? What? All I can hear is noise. Wrong number? No, maybe. You're from the organization, aren't you? Is this a warning? You telling me to stop getting involved with CERN? Huh? Huh? It's a woman's voice. And she clearly doesn't understand what I'm talking about. You're not from the organization? It's Makise. Who's Makise again? Gosh dang it. Makise, oh, I can't open my phone. Alright, I have my phone open. Is Makise Shining Fingers? Oh, right. Okay, Kurisu. Makise Kurisu. Right, okay. Her voice was...
No, it's Makise.
I think it was like... Wait. Is that... No, it's Makise. Makise. You have sunburn on your feet, Dylan? How do you even do that? Stop right there, criminal scum. Are you talking to me? Was that not my Kurisu voice? Dylan, okay. I think I remember this voice from somewhere. Sorry, but I don't remember. Tell me where we met? Paris or London?
Akihabara. We saw each other. We saw each other yesterday. Remember?
Yesterday.
Makise. Makise. Oh, my assistant. Too many handstands, I guess. Yeah, genuinely, how do you get sunburns on your oh, on your feet? Okay, I was thinking the soles of your feet. I was like, how did that happen? On your feet makes a lot more sense if it's the top of your feet you're talking about. Yeah, I can see that. My assistant. Not your assistant. Makise Kurisu. If you don't say Christina, then I have no way of knowing it's you. I'm not Christina either. How many times do I have to tell you? Yes, the top of your feet. Okay. I misread your original thing at the start. Salty, stinky beach. Jeez. You never stop complaining, do you? Whose fault is that? Whose? Wait a minute. How do you know my phone number? Something's not right here. It's not like Kurisu's free of suspicion. She could still be a spy. Hashida-san told me. Oh, that's boring. So what is it, assistant? I said I'm not your assistant. Huh. What's the point? Where are you now? Where are you now? I'm headed to Yanabayashi Shrine. Ah, okay. Bye then. I'm pretty sure this is not my Kurisu voice. It's like, she's kinda... I think she might have sounded more like this. Something like this. Ah, okay. Bye then. I think it was about that. Huh? What? What was that? Is she messing with me? She's messing with me. How dare my assistant treat me like this? I shall scold her most harshly when the next time we meet. Jeez. She thinks she's all that just because she was published in a major journal? Oh, okay, she meted us here. Your accomplish means nothing to me. What are you talking about? When I arrive at Yanabayashi Shrine, I find my assistant waiting there for some reason. She glares at me with her usual frown. What was that phone call? What was that phone call about? I just wanted to ask you where you were. And since you said you were coming here, I came. Nobody asked you to come. And yet here I am. Ugh. Why is she always in such a bad mood? Why did you come to see me? Not because I wanted to or anything. Don't get me wrong. She just keeps those abusive words coming. I can't stop thinking about what you said yesterday. What I said? About the IBM 5100 and CERN. Of course. You're working for CERN, not the organization. You're here to kill me, aren't you? That's what I thought. You have the face of a killer. What's wrong with my face? How rude. Can you calm down a bit? You're always screwing around. I can't believe you're older than me. Calm down? Huh. You don't understand what it's like to live on the run, never knowing when the next assassin will strike. Sag, why are you bringing that up? All I'm hearing is gibberish. You came here to pick a fight? I just want to know how the IBM 5100 and CERN are related. Don't you mean you're interested in CERN's time machine research? Be honest with yourself. Shut up. I'm not interested in time machines at all. How's it rude? I'm asking you why you're bringing it up. Like, I'm not trying to be rude about it. It's just a genuine question. Like, I'm out of that scene. More importantly, did you find an IBM 5100?
That's why I'm here. Kurisu looks up at Yanabayashi's shrine's small archway. A shrine? Correct. Then, with perfect timing, a beautiful girl, or boy, dressed in Miko garb, appears from the nearby shrine office, holding a bamboo broom. Alright. What am I gonna do for this guy? Because I do not have a voice for him yet. What's like the... Ah. Okay. Kiyama-san, hello. I don't know, does that work? Kiyama-san, hello. Deep manly voice? Lukako, why don't you have it? Voice cracking? What? I'm getting mixed opinions from everyone here. Also, hey BE. How have you been? Wait, calm, gayish guy voice, all eternal voice. I mean, the thing about this guy is he has, like, with the voice acting, he has a very high-pitched voice. So I'm not trying to give him a guy's voice. Wait, did I read that last one? Like Zenyatta from Overwatch? I don't know what she sounds like. Lukako, why don't you have it? What are you talking about? Wait, I think I changed her voice. His voice. What are you talking about? Oh, are you talking about Demon Sword Sademare? What time zone am I in? Currently it is 8 p.m. Currently it is 8 p.m. for me right now. So it's like mountain time or whatever. Pacific. Huh? I'm just trying to remember what voice I just gave Luca, because I forget. I've not watched Naruto either, Dolan. Huh? Are you talking about Demon Sword Sarimare? I thought I told you to carry it at all times. I'm sorry, but it gets in the way when I'm cleaning, so... I mean, this is just starting to sound like, what's her face? It's actually a decent voice? Jeez. I feel like it just sounds like Mayuri at this point. What if they attack you while you're cleaning? What if nobody's gonna come to your rescue, you know? It's the highest and most shy voice. Are you talking about Hinata from Naruto? Yeah, that's true. I'll be more careful from now on. No, actually, okay, that is distinct from, I keep forgetting her name. I just said her name, I forget it. Hey, what are you two talking about? I could turn on voices a bit to see how it really sounds like. I mean, I could, and I might do that eventually, but like... I've already heard his voice actor. That was like in the first scene. I don't know. I think I'll just stick with what I have. Lukako finally notices Kurisu and gives me a puzzled look. Who might this be? My assistant. You actually only read the narrator dialogue. You let the VAs do their own work. Oh, okay. Okay, so like basically when Rintaro is thinking, because he doesn't voice act that. Is that what you're talking about? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to give everyone a distinct voice. But yeah, I might have them do... I might turn the voice acting on just to see what someone sounds like. If I need to later. No. What kind of introduction is that? I'm only telling the truth, Christina. You're not Japanese? I am Japanese. Anyway, Lukako, I need to talk to your father about... I can decide who does and doesn't have voice acting on? Really? Well, I might think about that at some point. But for now, I'm still good. I have distinct voices for everyone, and hopefully I can keep that going. I need to talk to your father about...
Wait. Introduce me properly.
You want to be introduced properly? It's unnatural not to be introduced to this in this situation. I didn't come here to introduce you to Lukaku. An introduction wouldn't take more than 10 seconds. What's wrong with you?
Huh? Please don't fight.
Lukaku's flustered. Looks like he thinks we're fighting. This is Makise Kurisu, my assistant.
Yeah, whatever.
Assistant, whatever. Ugh.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Makise-san.
Urushibara.
I'm Urushibara Luka. Nice to meet you, too.
How old are you?
17 this year.
A year older than me.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Makase-san, you're so grown up. I can't believe we're only a year apart.
That means you look old. She glares at me.
No, that's not what I mean, you're very beautiful. Thanks. I think you're very cute.
But he's a guy. Probably shouldn't tell her that. No, you really should tell her that. The shock from learning the truth might be enough to make her go back to America. Like, that's something you kind of need to know. Even if it is kind of awkward learning about it, it's just going to make me things way more awkward when she finally figures it out. You're introduced. Happy? Can we move on now? You're such a jerk. Anyway, Lukaku, I require an audience with your father. Can you make it happen?
Yeah, sure. But why do you need to talk to my dad?
It's a grave matter that concerns the future of mankind.
The future?
Of mankind?
I'll go get him.
Lukaku races into the shrine office. He believes just about everything I say. Yeah, but he's a guy thing is pretty good. The way they handle it is pretty lighthearted fun. Yeah, I agree. Yo, hey Anthony. You're finally here. Yeah, I think it just keeps this game a bit more, like, kind of interesting. I'm not gonna restart the stream. I'm already, like, 3 or so scenes in. He believes just about everything I say. He's really easy to deal with, unlike my rebellious assistant. No, I'm not gonna reset the stream.
Achoo! Achoo! Oh no, did I catch a cold?
Wait, no, that was too high pitch.
Oh no, did I catch a cold?
There we go. Slabs table, coward. Gosh dang it. Kurisu's sniffling should keep her too occupied to scold me for a while. Just restart Anthony instead. Jeez. Yeah, Anthony, after the stream ends, you can go to the VOD and watch it. Optimal solution, restart Anthony. Gross. What's gross about that? You get to hear my Fares voice if you do that. Because I did that whole scene. Lukaku's father soon appears. Lukaku is pretty flustered. He's practically dragging his father behind him. You should do a voice for everyone. It seems more fun. Yeah, I'm really enjoying doing a voice for everyone. It's definitely a hassle, like, figure out a new voice for everyone. Like, I assume this dad is about to have a new voice. But whenever you do find that new voice, it's fun to just kind of try to get into the characters like that.
Hurry, Dad, hurry!
Ooh, crap. Almost hit something. Oh, I was expecting a way more buff guy for some reason. Okay, is this guy like I'm just gonna ask this now. Is this guy a recurring character? Or should I just give him like a pretty bland voice, just because he's like probably this one scene? Small character.
Slow down a little. If you rush me, I'm going to fall.
I'll give him that actually.
But the future of mankind is at stake. Oh well. That's certainly serious.
I mean, yeah, but also, Luca's sister, acts like a boy, right? Pretty sure she sent me a message like that. Petition to have Tanner join the Discord call so we can all voice act too? No. It's gotta be all me. 'Cause I'm trying to, like, I'm also doing this to kind of, like, challenge myself to find these voices. Because I don't really think I have a very big range of voices, so I'm trying to, like, kind of expand that a bit with this as well.
Oh well, that's certainly serious.
I've met Lukaku's father several times before. He's a general respectable adult, with the exception of how he raised Lukaku. Apparently, the reason Lukaku wears Miko garb is because his father requested it. Maybe his dad's a pervert. No, it's not like I mean to mock the Shinto priesthood or anything like that. Do a Professor Layton voice? How did he sound again? Oh, this reminds me of a puzzle. This reminds me of a puzzle. I say, Luke. Yeah, I can kind of do those two. A Luke voice.
Professor?
Oh, I could actually do that for one of the girls, probably. Apparently, oh wait, I already read that. This guy doesn't deserve Layton's voice. I'm giving this guy like a nerd kind of voice. Like, I'm gonna give him sound kind of like this. Wait, I don't think that's how I made him sound. That's like the worst part of doing this, though. I give someone like a voice and it works for like one or two things. So I give him a voice kind of like this. You're saying that's good? Kind of like this? I don't know.
Ah, Hohen-kun. Hohen-kun. It's been a while. Thank you for always taking care of Luca.
The honor is mine.
His name isn't Hohen. It's Okabe.
This game's gonna take 100 hours because my chat's too active. I'm fine with that. Perfect. Hype.
Oh, really?
You there, assistant. Stop making things complicated.
I'm just telling the truth.
What did she come here for?
Luca told me his name was Hohen. Maybe Luca was just playing a trick on me. Ha ha ha. That's not it, Dad. Okabe-san's his real name. And Hohen is,
I am Hohen.
Okabe Rentaro is your name. Wait. Okabe Rentaro is the name your parents gave you, right? Are you denying that?
Just be quiet, zombie. Jeez.
Who's a zombie? Ha ha ha. It's great y'all get along.
This game will go down in 30 hours if you help with voice acting. I highly disagree. Because all you're going to do is whenever the phone rings, you're just going to shout into the microphone. Bring, 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 bring. Like, I know for a fact you're going to do that if I ever join the call with you during this game. Luca's dead. Looks at Kurisu. What's wrong with that? Like, I'm fine with ear rape stuff when it's just us. Like, just this group. But, like, I'm not trying to have people watch that on the stream.
Are you one of Luca's friends, too? Please get along with Luca from now, too.
Zombies! Kurisu's a zombie! Thief!
I'm... As you can see, this child of mine is so delicate. Come on, Dad.
Kurisu looks like she's going to cry for some reason. What's wrong? Is she upset that Luca's father assumes she's a friend? Kurisu notices my stare and quickly turns away.
So, Hohen-kun? Did you need me for something? That's right. This is no time for idle chatter. This meeting will shape the course of Ragnarok. The future of mankind is, well, whatever. I'm a mad scientist, not some sort of hero. I explained to Lukaku's father how I need the IBM 5100. And then I asked him if that retro PC was donated to Yanabayashi's shrine. Of course, I don't disclose any classified information, like how we plan to hack CERN or how this is all related to time machine research. I don't know if donated is the right word to use. But an old computer was entrusted to this shrine about 9 years ago. Make SAG a mod? I could. Eh? Alright, there you go, SAG. You're a mod. No way, really? That's it. That has to be it. Please wait here. I'll go get it. Lukaku's father comes back in about 10 minutes. If this is actually it, all alone as a non-mod, I'm sorry, B. I just have all my friends as mods. I ban everyone that's not that's not my friend. There's so many mods in here. I wonder why there's so many mods in this chat right now. He comes back in about 10 minutes. His face is bright red, and he's carrying a large cardboard box. Yeah. According to the viewer list, there's like 5 viewers that aren't moderators. So you're just the only active one, B. His gait is fairly unsteady. I wonder if he'll be okay. Woo! It's hard to dig out. I think this is what you're looking for. Luca's dad places the box on the ground and takes a deep breath as he rubs his back. Was it that heavy? I thank him and take a look inside. Some of these guys chill on your stream too, never talking? Huh. Actually, yeah. Pretty sure Commander Root is like always on my streams for whatever reason. Decaf Smurf. The other two are kind of unique, I think. I don't know. I honestly was not expecting this to work. Like, I was not expecting that we would find an IBM 5100 this early. An IBM 5100! Inside is a simple computer with an integrated monitor. The monitor is about as big as a GPS screen. I compare it to the IBM 5100 image I got from Shining Finger. They look very similar, unless this isn't one. Watch this be like a 5200 or something. I've learned nothing from Zero Escape? What are you talking about? Ah, look at this! Lukaku points to the logo between the tape drive and the monitor. Tape drive. Before the invention of the floppy disk, data was stored on magnetic cassette tapes. Specialized drives to read these tapes were the norm for computers in the 1970s. Time is non-linear, lurd. Are you saying I'm already on like a different path? Because I don't know. No, but things change. I'm sure they do. Actually, I just remembered this is about, like, this game is, like, probably about time travel. I'm not sure if we're actually gonna time travel at all, but if we do, I guess that could play into it. It says IBM 5100 portable computer. Alright. Wahaha! Wahaha! Finally, I have solved Akiba's urban legend. This is the Phantom PC of Akihabara. It's in excellent condition. There's only a thin layer of dust on it. But it looks like we'll have to plug it in to see if it works. Now the problem is whether Lukaku's father will lend it to me. Urushibarashi. I'll be blunt. May I borrow this computer? Sure. Seriously? Is it okay for a priest to just lend property out like that? Items which were donated to the shrine? Reads fine print. Reading IBN proprietary language function not included with this unit. It better not be the case. I've never heard of anything like that. That's why I was expecting him to refuse. When this was entrusted to us, the owner said this. If a young man ever appears and says that he needs this computer no matter what, please send it to him with my blessings. Too easy. Game's over. New speedrun world record. Alright. Yeah, I should speedrun this game. Just press the auto button and I win. World record right there. I didn't think it would actually happen. To be honest, I'd forgotten about it entirely until you reminded me. I'm happy to lend it to you. Hoenn-kun. But please be sure to return it when you're done, okay? Of course, thank you. I bow deeply, but in my heart, I'm grinning like a madman. Hehehe. I can't stop laughing. These things are going better than I anticipated. It's almost like everything's being handed to me on a silver platter. IBN releases new statement about IBN 5100. Reading IBN language requires 2 units. You stay away from that possibility. Now certain secrets will be laid bare. We can expose their wicked research and possibly even gather hints on the creation of a time machine. And then I can complete the first time machine in human history. Now I have to get the IBM 5100 back to the lab. But unfortunately, I don't have a car to transport it. In fact, I don't even have a license. Same goes for my assistant. Can't Americans start driving at 16? How come you don't have a license? What, something wrong with that? I spend all my time doing research. You're wasting your youth. I thought so too, until I met you. Now I realize I'm doing just fine. Touché. No fighting, please. Lukaku's flustered again. You're a lifesaver, Lukaku. Thank your father again for me. CERN's secrets are just hanging out there, limp and stuff. Gross. Ugh. Luka's dad has already returned to the shrine office. Lukaku nods. Your father is a lovely man. Eh? Lukaku and I freeze at my assistant's nonchalant words. My father's married. Adultery is bad. Huh? I see, assistant. So you like older men. Hey, wait. Don't misunderstand, you two. That's not what I meant. I won't give up my father. Please don't cry. I just meant I was jealous of how well you get along with your father. That's all. Eh? Ah, of course. I'm sorry for the weird misunderstanding. That was so rude of me. Don't cry. We've resolved the misunderstanding, so it's all okay. But in the depths of your heart lie feelings for Luka's dad. Die. Jeez. Kurisutina turns away. I decide to leave it at that. Angering her any farther could lead to violence. Lukaku, don't forget your practice swings with Sarimare. Yes, sir. I'll do my best. Outside Congoli. It's Congru. Don't forget it. What a baby. I bet he can't even stay in a hot car for 3 hours. I agree. I'm sorry. Hey, what kind of lowlife teases a girl? I wouldn't know. That's not a girl. Lukaku is a guy. I ignore Christina and lift up the box with IBN 5100 inside. It's heavy. I can barely get it off the ground. I put it down for now. Now I know why Luka's dad was red in the face when he brought this thing in. Is it that heavy? Pathetic. It's only as big as a CRT monitor. Then why don't you try carrying it? Then you'll understand. Watch her just like... Watch her just easily bring it. Replace Luca and Okabe with some casual and Tanner... Wait. Luca and and Okabe with some casual and Tanner. He's scolding them for saying Yaush or Gurosuraze. For not saying Yaush or... Oh! Oh wait, hold on, what'd I do? Hold on! What'd I just do? I think I pressed the skip on an accident. Wait. For what? Wait. Where's the option here? Oh. Skip mode. Yeah, it should be read only. Yeah, I can just check the backlog, but like that should only skip stuff that I've read. Is that heavy? Pathetic. It's only as big as a CRT monitor. They wanted you to try carrying it, then you'll understand. Reduce her size, she grabs both ends of the cardboard box and lifts. Weh. She strains with all her might, but gives up without lifting it even a centimeter. It's really heavy. She blushes silently, but still maintains her usual frown. My assistant seems to have a strong competitive spirit. This thing's gotta weigh like 30 kilos. Maybe we should have borrowed a push cart. Urushibashis. Wait. I keep needing to like read this and then say it. Urushibara. Okay. Urushibara-sans. Is there one in the shrine? There is one, but actually, it's broken. I'm sorry. Oh, is there some other place we can borrow? No, we don't need a push cart. Then how are you going to bring it back? It takes about 10 minutes to walk to your rundown lab from here. It may be too heavy for one person, but it's a different story for two. You and I just need to carry it together. Why else do you think I made you my assistant? So that's why. CRTs are so heavy. I don't think I would know. I don't disagree with you, but I wouldn't know from personal experience. Good stream. You're going to bed? Alright. I'll see you, Sage. Well, if we carry it together, we might be able to manage, but I refuse. Huh? I said no. I'm pretty sure you said, but I refuse. Shut up. I said no. One of those things drops in the lead actor in the movie Ted. I don't think that guy would survive that. But I refuse is a famous manga quote. Could Kurisu be an @channeler? The whole reason you made me... Wait. The whole reason you made me a lab mem was to borrow my knowledge. From this, it's elementary to derive the following. I won't do physical labor. Kurisu watches Senior Palo. Watch my stream! Breaking news! Alright, I'll stop. I see, and I guess I'll have no choice. I'll do my best to carry it. I glance at Lukaku. He twitches when he notices my look, then timidly raises his hand with tears in his eyes. Then I will. Eh? You're gonna help? Will you be okay? Yeah, I'll do my best. No, Lukaku. I shouldn't make you help me. I can manage by myself. But we're friends, Okabe-san. I wanna help you. No, I'll do it myself. I'll help you. Then, me too. Please, go ahead. Eh? What? Wahaha! Don't you know, Kurisutina? This is what you call a Japanese gag. You sneaky. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the backup, Lukaku. Now that that's settled, my assistant will help me carry the computer.
so you don't have to help. Thanks for the offer.
Oh, okay. If that's how it is, then...
Now, assistant, since you volunteered, I won't let you refuse. Grab hold and heave.
Fine.
Yeah, she just got destroyed. Kurisu and I lift up the cardboard box. Galaxy Brain, Part 2. Kako starts crying. I honestly forgot what Rintaro looked like. So I get to see him finally again, here. The burden's considerably easier when distributed between two people. Yeah, I would hope so. Why do we have to be face to face? We're positioned so that we're looking at each other. But there's no other way to hold it, so what can you do? I mean, technically, like, one of you could be facing away from it and have your, like, hands hold it, but that's... wouldn't exactly go too well, I would think. Let's just go. I start to walk out of the shrine.
Hey, stop, stop, stop. I said stop.
You're a noisy one.
Don't walk forward. Then I have to walk backward. Let's walk sideways.
Whatever. Get moving, assistant.
Hey, listen. Please, just listen. I can't walk backward.
Of course you can. You're my assistant.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I can't. I'm asking you to go sideways. No, I'm telling you to go sideways. Sideways, I'm gonna fall!
It's dark by the time we get to the lab. It's normally less than a 15-minute walk, but since Kurisu kept begging me to take breaks, it ended up being twice as long. I'm asking for your hands to fall off at the wrists, carrying the IBM 5100 like that. I was just throwing the possibility out there. Like, he said there was no other possible ways to hold it with two people, but like, I was just saying, like, technically you could have someone face away from it and hold it with their hands backward. But yeah, it's less than ideal for sure. I was just throwing it out there.
We finally made it. I'm exhausted.
If you didn't complain so much about every little thing, we would have gotten here sooner.
Right back at you.
You used to have to take a break at least 5 times along the way. That's because I wasn't feeling well. You okay? It's just, occasionally my right arm aches, and when it does, dark destructive impulses overcome my soul. Oh, okay.
Shut up or I'll tear the peripheral nerves out of that arm.
Holy crap. There's something wrong with this girl. Rip out my nerves? That's something like that's like something from last year's New Gen incidents. Fictional. The popular name for the string of bizarre serial murders that occurred in Shibuya 1 year ago. A total of 14 people died in all 7 accidents. The methods of murder were entirely unorthodox, which led to its cult popularity among the youth of Shibuya. The mass media dubbed this new generation madness. A 25-year-old man was arrested as the culprit, but passed away in the Shibuya earthquake immediately afterward. To this day, rumors remain on the internet that he was not the true culprit. That's Chaos Head stuff. Are you spoiling something? Okay, I'll shut up. Anthony said spoilers, so I'm just confused now. Let's bring the IBM 5100 into the lab. The final barrier awaits. We have to ascend this rickety building's narrow staircase.
Shouldn't you get your friends to help?
You're right. I check the window. The lab's lights are on. Daru! Oh, here's Suzuha. Oh gosh dang it.
Huh?
Wait.
Huh?
Part-time warrior comes out of the Brontu workshop with perfect timing. I haven't seen Chaos Head. Batman and Pyder-Man die in Infinite War. Spoilers, Dolan.
If it isn't Okabe Rintaro, what you got there? You want to know? Then I'll tell you. Wait, if you're just gonna stand there and talk, shouldn't we put the box down first? Yeah, actually. Yeah. Actually, wait, this will only take a second. Well, what is it? Someone ban that man. Dolan's spoiling everything over here. What if I told you if it's an IBN 5100? No way! You found it? Wow, way to go, Akabe and Taro. I wish she'd stop calling me by my full name. If she's gonna do that, she might as well. She should at least call me Hoen Kyoma. Where was it? Ugh, it's heavy. Kurisu starts giving in. I'm about on my limit too. Let's put it down. Kurisu and I place it on the ground gently, so as to not damage the contents. So, where was it? Yanabayashi Shrine. Yanabayashi Shrine? You mean like a Shinto shrine? What if she calls him by the whole name, both names? Okabe Rintaro, Hoen Kyoma. Just every time she says his name, she calls him that. Yeah. Why was it there? Joke's on you, banana bread. Agagigi. Agagigi. Then suddenly, Suzuha looks at Kurisu. Huh. That's what we in the business call a power move. She gasps, then approaches Kurisu until they're close enough to feel each other's breath. What? Wait. What? Yes? Makise Kurisu? Yes? Huh. For some reason, she stares at Kurisu with frightful intensity. I'm thinking maybe that Suzuha was from that history where Kurisu died somehow. Kurisu narrows her eyes in opposition, so she's like really suspicious because she's like, oh, you should be dead. What's going on here? I can't move a muscle. You're so thick with tension. What is it? Have I done something wrong? Huh. Suzuha turns away and, without looking back, disappears into the Braun Tube workshop. Who was that? Now Kurisu demands an answer from me. She works part-time at that store. Why was she glaring at me? How should I know? Did you do something to make her angry? I'd never seen her before in my life. How rude. Kurisu picked a fight with me the first time we met too, but that was a hallucination, so I don't say anything. I get Daru and Mayuri to come down and help us, and the four of us carry the IBN 5100 upstairs. Good work, everyone. With this we can fight. Who are you fighting? CERN, and the system that rules the world. If that's what makes you happy. Happy? I do not desire happiness. Have you forgotten? I am an insane mad scientist. What I desire is chaos. A time machine exists to bring chaos into the world. Mwahahaha! Never mind happiness. They're like a junkie hyper-secreting beta endorphins. A neurotransmitter secreted by the brain. Effectively suppresses brain and stress, producing euphoria. The effect known as runner's high can be explained by the secret secretion of these beta endorphins. Okarin, I don't know what you're doing. Wait, I don't want you doing bad things, remember? Oh wow, I can't believe you found one. You make the impossible look easy. That's why we love you. That's why we I certainly don't admire him. Eh? 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 For a moment, there was complete silence. It's all thanks to my Yushi.
Mayuri, obviously, as always, puffs out her chest with pride. Eh? Eh? Wait, what is Monka S? B. Is that even how you pronounce it? Monka S? Or is it like Monkus? It's an emote? How do you enable it? You have to enable it on your chanting using that. Okay. Okay, later. I guess I'll just probably do it at the end of the stream. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna copy and paste it. Copy that. I'm gonna paste it into a new tab. I'm just gonna save that for later. So whenever I end the stream, that'll remind me to do it. She keeps dropping manga quotes. Does this mean what I think it means? Wait, what did she say? I don't know.
Without Mayushi's info, Okunin would still be lost in the streets of Akiba.
Mayuri's right. She did well this time.
Anyway, it's time for Mayushi to go home. What about you, Chris-chan? Wanna go together? Thanks, but I'm gonna stay here a little longer.
Looks like Kurisu's interested in the IBN 5100 and CERN after all. That reminds me, I haven't filled her in yet.
Okay, but you should go home before it gets too late. See you tomorrow! Doo-doo-doo!
Mayuri waves her hand as she leaves. Now then, Daru. When do you think we can use the IBM 5100 to hack CERN? Well... Daru talks as he plugs the IBM 5100's power adapter into the wall. He turns the machine on, and the power supply begins to make a turbulent noise. Wow, it actually turned on. First I need to learn how to use this thing. It looks like hooking it up is gonna be a pain. Yo, PogChamp doo-doo-doo. It might take a while. I can't play with this thing and search for the server admin's ID at the same time. Alright, prioritize the ID search. If possible, I'd like you to get the IBM 5100 ready to use this month, though. There's still 30 days left this month. It's not gonna take that long. That's my super hacker. I've got mail! Have you found any leads yet? Nothing at all on my end? Nothing at all on my end. I've been to a lot of stores, but none of them have had an IBM 5100 on display. Maybe I should have tried asking. Slabs table confirm. None of them had an IBM 5100 on display. Maybe I should have tried asking. Anyway, let me know if you found anything. Oika. What? Wait. Well. Wait, who said hey Okabe? What? Change ringtone? You want me to... What's so bad about my ringtone? Oh, that's my ringtone. Male ringtone. Gate of Steiner? Maybe. Let me look at all these other ones. This should make good elevator music. Quit saying bring bring bring.
This just sounds like a boss battle music. Or at least like a mini boss. What is this one again? Alright, I'll set that as my call ringtone. What do I have it set as right now again? Yeah, I'll set that to my ringtone. Male ringtone. I don't like that one. I'm kind of liking this one, honestly. Just at least for a while. Change stream name to changing phone settings. I'll set this one for now. I'll probably change these again some other time, but for now I'll keep it like that. I look up, Kurisu's glaring at me. Let me just check this. Yakabe, what? It's imperative to destroy you? It's the choice of Steins Gate? And add no spoilers, please. What did you just call me? I called you Okabe. You called me Okabe? I take one step towards Kurisu. And she takes a step back. Time out, time out. He tries to hold me back, but I shake him off and take a step closer. Kurisu doesn't step back this time. Without taking her eyes off me, she bites her lip hard and curls her hands into fists. Did you just call me Okabe? I did. Problem? Yes, I'm younger than you. But you insist on calling me... wait. But you insist on calling me by ridiculous names. Like Christina and Zombie. So I don't think I need to show you any respect by adding San and besides. That's not the problem. I'm not Okabe. I'm Hon Kyoma. How many times do I have to tell you, Kurisutina? That's really fun to say. Kurisutina. Jeez, you're so full of yourself. From now on, call me Hon. That or Kyoma. No. Kurisu snaps at me and turns away. Are those tears I see in her eyes? Are you crying? I'm not crying. It's like what I was... Wait, it's not like I was scared of you for a second there or anything. And I definitely wasn't relieved when you started talking like an idiot again, okay? Okabe bully? I hope not. She stalks over to the window and stares outside. I see her wipe her eyes with the back of her hand. Seems she was crying after all. Daru, why is my assistant crying? She said so herself just now. All I did was correct her on my name. Maybe she only acts strong, but is actually weak on the inside. That'd be pretty moe. Well, whatever. Back to checking email. But I'm thirsty from this hard day's work, so before that I take a fresh Dr. P out of the fridge. Meanwhile, I will take a sip of water. Ah. That is some good water. Hey, aren't you gonna tell me what's going on? Dr. People. I toss a bottle to Kurisu once she turns around. Yeah.
Kurisu tries to catch it, but fails magnificently. She picks up the bottle. She picks the bottle up from the floor, and shoots me a glare. I'll explain in a second. Drink that while you wait.
Gee, thanks.
I need to send a reply to Shining Finger. She ended up being no help at all, but I suppose I can't say nothing. I got the goods. Over. I send as concise a message as possible. Now then. I turn back to Kurisu, but the reply comes before I can open my mouth. The goods? You found an IBM 5100? Gimme! Moeka. Gimme? What nonsense is this? Sorry, but I'm not the owner. I can't just give it to you. I send that. Another instant reply. Let me borrow it! It's easy to imagine what will happen if I lend it to her. She'll disappear, and I'll never see the IBM 5100 again. I love the re got info. No borrowing either. You can visit our lab if you want to see it, but no touching. The address is... Oh, I don't know if you should give her the address. Well, I don't know. Chiyoraku, Sudokanda, 36, pound, Ohiyama Building 2F. No, the joke here, like, because she keeps replying immediately, so the joke here would be, she's just at the door immediately. Sorry for the wait, Christina. I look up and see Kurisu drinking in the Dr. P. Oh, you're a fan of the doc, I see. I've lived 7 years at its birthplace, after all. Excellent. We'll make great drinking buddies. I'm a minor. That's not what I meant. I meant Dr. P drinking buddies. Is that all you drink? Kurisu shrugs her shoulders, and takes another swig, signaling me to talk. And so I explain how Daru and I hacked into CERN, and how they've already had the LHC in operation for 9 years, and how they've successfully created many black holes, and how it looks like they're researching time travel, and how they haven't disclosed any of that to the world. Kurisu's expression grows more and more intense as she listens to the story. CERN certainly is strange. It is acting strange, but how's the IBM 5100 involved? CERN's database uses an IBM 5100. So? The only way to decrypt that database is to use an IBM 5100 of our own. Time travel, lol. How do you know that? I have my sources. I don't drop Tider's name. I have no doubt this genius girl would laugh if I did. Kurisu puts a finger to her lip, deep in thought. Setting the IBM 5100 and such aside, I want to see proof that CERN's really doing that sort of research. True, we didn't get any definitive proof of CERN's time travel research last time we hacked them. Daru, will it take much longer to find the server admin's account? Actually, I was just thinking about doing that. It shouldn't take more than half a day, I guess. There you go.
I'll wait until then.
You'll wait? It's already getting dark. Why not go home for the night and come back tomorrow morning?
No thanks, I'll wait. I want to know as soon as possible, even if it's just a microsecond sooner.
Hehehe. That's the spirit. You're already fascinated by the conspiracy. You can't help but want to know what lies at the heart of CERN.
What if what you guys are saying is true, then this can't be something to joke about. CERN is the world's top research institution. If they're doing secret experiments without publishing their results, They're making fools of scientists the world over. That's only if it's true, though.
She finishes by emphasizing that point again. It's weird for a guy to like cooking, isn't it? But it makes me happy when people I like eat my food and they say it's delicious. I think that's why I don't mind cooking. Is that still okay? P.S. I was a little restless, so I couldn't do any practice swings. Alright. Doesn't look like she believes us. Anyway, Daru, I'll leave it to you. According to Daru's research, the IBM 5100 weighs 25 kilos. For now, we'll leave it on the shelf in the development room. We carry the cardboard box to the room, half dragging it. Kurisu follows. It's your fault I'm still up, what? What do you mean by that, B? Oh, it's past his bedtime. Right. Can you show me the phone wave? Indeed I can. Wanna experiment? Oh, you just work at 7 every day, okay. What time is it for you right now in your time zone? You haven't been able to send another email to the past yet, right? 11-ish? Okay. Alright. Do you know why?
Hey!
I can only shake my head. Let's run some tests.
Go bed, mister.
I mean, he can stay as long as he wants. Teresa looks around the development room. Man, you have a ton of junk.
It's not junk.
Since you're new to the future gadget laboratory, I'll explain. These are the glorious fruits of our science, the future gadgets. Future gadgets 1 through 7 are stored here. The phone wave, with which you are already familiar, is gadget number 8. Future gadgets, huh? Kisu casually picks up a future gadget 4, Mode Snake, from the shelf and stares at it. What is it called? Mode Snake. Yeah, they gave us what all these are. An instant super humidifier. Uses electric heating coils to quickly boil a large volume of water. Generates enough room to fill a room with 12 square meters, though it can only be operated continuously for a few seconds. It looks like a Claymore landmine, which appeals to military otaku. Its name is reference to the stealth action game, Metal Moa Solid Rising. Yeah, it's old. Like, there's a point pretty early on that they like go through all 7 other future gadgets. But I forgot what most of them were. Hey, isn't this a weapon? Future gadget number 4, Mode Snake. Designed after a Claymore landmine, is an instant humidifier. How confusing. Insert water and turn the power on, and in mere seconds it generates a thick cloud of steam. So it's junk. I thought so. Kurisu sighs and returns Moed Snake to the shelf. I'm borrowing this. A lab coat? Without waiting for a reply, she grabs Daru's never-worn lab coat from the shelf and puts it on gallantly. Whoa! It's just not right without a lab coat. Overcome with emotion, I seize Kurisu's hand and grasp it firmly. Hey! Assistant! You get it, don't you? Get what? Let go! If you're gonna do science, you need a lab coat, right? I told Daru over and over, but he wouldn't wear one. But my assistant is different.
She puts it on before I even said anything. I knew you were meant for this, Kurustitina. You're the best assistant a mad scientist could ask for. I don't know if that's supposed to be a compliment, but it's coming off as an insult. Now let go. She shakes off my hand and turns her back to me. I'm giving you that lab coat to commemorate your joining the lab. Don't worry, it's never been worn. Or maybe this fateful encounter between you and I... between you and that lab coat was decided by destiny long ago. Dara not wearing it was just another inevitability. This is the choice of Steins. Shut up so we can start the experiment. Kurisu thrusts both hands into her lab coat pockets, then bends down to look at the time machine now placed underneath the table. The previous experiment broke the table and even left a hole in the floor. There's a danger that will happen again if we successfully reproduce the discharge phenomenon, so unfortunately we'll have to leave it on the floor for now. I know, this lab coat was going so unused. It's nice to actually have someone wearing it now. So you haven't tampered with the microwave at all? I point to the X68000. There's a code on the screen. Wait. There's code on the screen. It's in terminal mode now. We can change the factory settings like this. Make the microwave do things its manufacturer never intended. How is it set when the discharge phenomenon occurred? Nothing out of the ordinary. It was at factory settings. I'll take a banana. The bunch of bananas only has 3 bananas left. Those are Mayuri's. Oh, so I don't need your permission then. I'll go buy new bananas tomorrow. Kurisu takes 1 banana from the bunch, squats down, and places it inside the phone wave, named subject to change. She begins to type on her phone. She pushes send, and the phone wave, named subject to change, begins to turn backward. After 120 seconds, the chime rings. Nothing happened. The banana's still in the microwave, unjellified. What? Ow! Kurisu yelps as she tries to take out the banana and quickly draws back her hand. Oh, so when she takes one, it's forbidden to steal bananas? I mean, hey, I'm trying to forbid the stealing of bananas. But I don't really have much input in this game. That's fine. Cool me, Mokabe. Yeah. She starts blowing on her fingers. It's hot. Meaning the microwave functioned normally. This proves that the hidden function Mayuri found wasn't a freezing function. But we knew that already. Undaunted, Kurisu throws in a new banana and once again begins reverse rotation for 120 seconds. But the second banana warms up too. We can't reproduce the jellification phenomenon, much less send mail to the past. What does this mean? What happens to a banana when you microwave it like that? Like, I feel like it would still get pretty jelly, like gelatinous in there. From just heating it up like for 2 minutes. It wouldn't turn green, I would assume, but gelatinous for sure. I guess what happened earlier was an irregularity after all. I don't know if it's an irregularity or not, but we ought to investigate the cause. It also wouldn't be shredded at a molecular level. Well, yeah, I'm just talking about, like, I don't know. Would it explode after 2 minutes? I would assume so. Unless you, like, peeled a little bit for some air to get out. I agree. We agree for once. But Kurisu's motives and my motives are probably the exact opposite. My assistant here wants to disprove my theory that the phone wave, named subject to change, is in fact a time machine. In the previous experiment, after spending 120 seconds in the phone wave, named subject to change, the banana teleported back into the bunch jellified,
we can consider that it returned to its state 120 seconds before. Wrong. If it returned to its state 120 seconds before, it wouldn't be jellified. So she wants to say that because it was jellified. It didn't travel back in time. The chicken returned to its frozen state without jellifying. That logic is dubious. Sure, it ended up frozen, but did you examine the possibility that it might have jellified first? No, I didn't. I think Mayodi ate the refrozen chicken. Salt didn't jellify. You mean nothing changed? After the discharge phenomenon occurred last time, we spent all night experimenting with cabbage, radishes, rice, cognac, melon bread, crunchy coon, and cup noodles. Nothing happened. A brand of popsicle, popular throughout Japan. In addition to the standard for soda flavor, over 50 varieties are sold, including cola, grape, and limited promotional flavors. Win may be written on one part of the stick. A winning stick earns a free popsicle. The chances of winning are rumored to be around 2%. The same thing with liquids. On that day, our success rate took a 180-degree turn. Before the discharge phenomenon, everything succeeded. After the discharge phenomenon, everything failed. Is the microwave storing electricity? You said that jellified objects become fractal structured, right? Salt has a simple structure by nature, so maybe that had an effect. But how could electricity be related? Here, we should think under the assumptions of time travel theory. No, it's not good to start thinking from the conclusion. We've already had several successful experiments. You can't deny that. I'm not especially concerned with whether this thing is a time machine or not. To begin with, it's physically impossible for this tiny little microwave to produce energy equivalent to the Big Bang. Kurisu frowns deeply. We can't reproduce the discharge phenomenon, nor the fractalization. There should be a reason why. We haven't changed our methods, we haven't changed the settings, we haven't changed the experimental subjects either. There must be some other variable. Maybe it's the one who observes it. What do you mean by that? Quantum theory. The observer is an important element to the experiment. There were 4 of us here when the discharge phenomenon occurred last time, but before that, it occurred when Hashida-san was alone. Each time fractalization occurred, there were either 2 or 3 people observing. You and I saw both phenomena. In other words, the conditions haven't changed. In that case... There must be some other variable. It's on the tip of my tongue. Then I hear a rumbling sound from Kurisu's stomach. Hungry? Shut up. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. Kurisu turns away as she looks at her watch. It's already 8? Just eat a banana. But only one of the 2 but only one of the 2 we just warmed. They are, after all, the fruit of our experiments. Or you could take something from our stock of cup noodles. Don't want any? Well, since you lived here in America for so long, I guess you'd prefer fast food instead. Cup noodles. What? I'll have cup noodles.
Cup noodles?
What flavors? There's soy sauce flavor and chicken flavor. Chicken. She seems in the mood to eat. Also, do you have a fork? It's past midnight. At 8 o'clock, the 2 of us silently ate cup noodles and warm bananas. Dara said he didn't want any, and ever since then we've been examining the phone wave, named subject to change. Did you both just make that same joke at the same time? Slaps table, slaps microwave. Chicken. I've mainly focused on the terminal mode settings through the X68000.
Juicy Karage number 1? What is that? The programs Daru wrote are all wizard class though, so I can't understand most of them. An insanely skilled hacker. Alright. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. The juicy meat number 1 or whatever. Yeah, juicy chicken number 1. Carissa's been examining the AC adapter and the lab's internal electrical switchboard for a while, though we stopped her when she tried to disassemble them. It's early morning and she still shows no sign of leaving. Where's she staying anyway? She's been in Japan for 1 or 2 months, and she did say that she was going back to America this month. The trains aren't running this late, so I guess she might not be able to leave, even if the train wants to. Wait, even if she wants to. But in that case, why didn't she leave before the train stopped? Don't tell me she plans to stay. That's what she said, isn't it? She specifically said that she would stay because she doesn't want to, because she wants to be here when Daru figures that hacking stuff out. No girls have ever stayed over at the lab. Mayuri has a curfew, so she always goes back home to Ikebukuro. Daru and I frequently stay here though. It's not an exaggeration to say we live here half the time. Juicy chicken, Smitty-Werben Jaegerman Jensen. It is number 1. I wouldn't hat it. Maybe it's normal for American girls to stay overnight in labs. Christina, is it okay to stay here this late? Perhaps you could contact your family. No need. What? Do your parents let you do whatever you want? Carissa turns to me and sighs. I haven't seen my father in 7 years. My mother is in America. I'm living in a hotel right now. Understand? What? Living in a hotel? Well, true. Renting an apartment for just 1 month. For just a month is absurd, but... You dang celebrity. If you're American, then you should at least use a motel instead of a hotel, right? Aren't motels cheaper? Am I getting that in reverse? I thought motels were like the low-budget hotels. I'm not American, and there aren't any motels in the heart of Tokyo. What sort of hotel? There's the crappy half ones out in the country, the motels. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, half floors? Okay. What do you mean? It's a normal hotel in, Ochanomizu. It's a normal hotel in Ochanomizu. Ochanomizu? And you can walk there from here, can't you? Sure. I see, so that's why she's so flexible with her schedule. 1 or 2 floors. Oh, okay. I finally understand. Yeah, me and Rintaro, same. He understands Kurisu, I understand Brent. With his bad typing. So tell me about your father. Sorry? You said you haven't seen him in 7 years? Why do you care about my father? You're the one who mentioned him. Isn't that basically a hidden message saying, please give me some advice about my father? Please? You're crazy. You are my assistant, and I can't let my assistant have any worries, so tell me everything that's on your mind. Huh. Kurisu pouts and says no more. Instead, she glares at the circuit box on the wall. What's wrong? Better not mess with that thing. Oh, did her dad die from being electrocuted from a circuit board? I have nothing to say to you. Oh, I know. Your father was a hero, but then he fell to evil, and now he wears a black mask and cape, and goes, "Hey, ko." Right? And in the future, you two are destined to fight, and... I think I heard Kurisu's teeth grind.
You're really mad at me, aren't you?
Don't make fun. Teresa doesn't look at me in the eye, but her low voice tells me how mad she is. Of people's family issues like that. You're trampling on my heart. You're trampling on my heart. Are they going straight into the worst case? I mean, why would she glare at it? She hasn't seen her father in 7 years. I don't know. Unless he just became like an electrical engineer or something. I don't know. But I find that less likely. Also, the way she's acting makes it sound like her dad's dead. Oh, okay. Could her father's situation be a landmine? Maybe I should apologize. I try to think of the words, but before I can say anything...
Heck yeah!
Dowder's war cry echoes through the lab. Did you get it?
Mission complete.
Dowder shows his white teeth in a wide grin as he gives a thumbs up.
I got the server admin's ID and password.
Now we can peep as much as we want.
Yahoo!
And the IBM 5100 database?
That's separate, duh. That's separate, duh. The server admin's unrelated. I mean, it's a database with normally unreadable code, so there's a limit on who can access it. Doesn't look like even the lab director can access it.
There are positions higher than that?
There's something called the CERN Executive Council.
So they call it a council, eh?
What about it?
It's a fitting name for our enemy. Kreese looks at me, coldly. Whatever. Let's leave the IBM 5100 database for another day. Run a search for data on time travel research.
Okie dokie.
That Z program we saw last time was suspicious, wasn't it? That and the Jellyman's report. We couldn't get concrete information on either before. Kurisu stares holes into the monitor. Her angry expression has disappeared. Look carefully and burn it into your eyes. The proof of CERN's actions and its deceit upon the world.
Oh yeah, baby.
Found the LHC project supervisor. Memes aside, what? What is Jellyman's report? I know they said it. Did I pass it already? I'll find that soon, alright. The supervisor, that's a pretty important post.
Right now, we're peeking inside his computer. Z program. Z obviously stands for Jelly.
Zeri. Jelly starts with J. Jelly.
Careless mistake. So uncool.
Ahem. What I meant to say is that there's no way it would have such a simple name. The name is hiding something important. There has to be a double meaning. Daru, who's been searching through the log? Wait, Daru, who's been searching through the log, suddenly stops. Got it. He displays a graphic on the monitor. It looks like a scan of a very old paper document. The letterhead reads Z program, top secret.
The program began in 1973.
When was CERN formed? Jellyman is soon, and you'll go to bed when it happens, or in 13 minutes, whichever comes first. Alright, time for a speed run. Wait, 1973? CERN was founded in 1954. 1954. I asked Daru, but Kurisu answers instead. Her tone flat. I thought that maybe CERN was formed with the Z program in mind, but 54 means my guess was off. When was the IBM 5100 put on market?
1975.
So maybe that's why the IBM 5100 was central to CERN's operations. The years match, after all.
No, that's wrong.
Yo, nice Danganronpa reference. It can't be something as stupidly simple as that. There has to be a worldwide conspiracy involved. Maybe IBM hid their proprietary programming language in the IBM 5100 for the sole purpose of its use in CERN's Z program. IBM and CERN are co-conspirators, and both of them are being manipulated from the shadows by an even larger organization. Yeah, that's way more interesting. Oh, a JPEG? Come on, I can't copy-paste this. Daru murders some complaint. The text isn't in French. What's on screen right now looks like English. Actually, there's French, Dutch, and German versions too. The contents look the same though. CERN's purpose, heading into the 21st century, shall be to establish control over space and time. Therefore, to enable the destruction of extant history and the creation of an everlasting utopia. Ruled by the committee that encompasses the entirety of the past and future events. Kurisu suddenly starts speaking at a stilted clip. Alright. Lucky says she can do English. Way to go, assistant. Your study abroad in America was all for the sake of today, wasn't it? Of course not. Stop assigning people roles in your fantasy world. Daru relinquishes his chair, allowing Kurisu to sit in front of the computer. In order to maintain this project's secrecy and to allow its name to remain relevant in changing circumstances, we designate it the Z program. Z, like the Greek omega, or the Cyrillic Ya. It is forbidden to assign any meaning to this name or to seek it in significance beyond the project itself. Negative returns are predicted should this edict be violated. The Z program is a top secret project spanning the international borders. Like electromagnetic wave research, it has been approved for top priority funding by the Committee of 300. Henceforth, all other research performed by CERN shall function to keep the Z program's existence secret. I guess Kurisu's reading the preface to a document. It's getting rather dull. Is there anything specific about what exactly the Z program is? Daru types on the keyboard from the side, bringing up another window. Ah, here. This can't be. Kurisu bends forward and stares wide-eyed at the words on the screen. What is it? The purpose of the Z program is to perform space-time displacement experiments by means of high-energy proton-to-proton collisions. Time-space displacement experiments. In other words, time travel. I have to struggle to keep from shouting. I quickly want to run over to the window and close it. It might make it hotter inside, but that would be worse if people outside overheard us. No way. It was true? You telling me they've been deceiving the whole world for nearly 40 years? Just as I suspected. A great shadow lurks behind CERN. Most likely the organization or one of its puppets. What organization, you Chunibyo nutjob? At least try to be serious some of the time. No lull zone. What are you talking about? Time travel's hilarious, and Titer's hilarious. Don't be ridiculous. My words are always grounded in truth. Anyway, shouldn't it be the committee instead of the organization? That's what it says here. The Committee of 300? I don't think they mean CERN's Executives Council. What are they talking about? The Unseen Masters, a secret organization rumored to manipulate the world behind the scenes. Some believe that the many secret societies spoken of by the conspiracy theorists are all merely puppets of the Committee of 300. One theory states that the Committee of 300's ultimate goal was to establish a one-world government. With the exception of the elites, the world's population will be reduced to 1 billion, and
and that remaining 1 billion will be enslaved. Jeez. The world is full of lies. It's not as beautiful as you think. Listen, Okurin. I am listening. The Committee of 300 is the dark power that controls every secret society. Every government, every multinational corporation. Some big boys to go up against? Yeah. With that information, definitely. You're making things up again. It's the truth. Google it if you don't believe me. Until now, the human race, for all its accomplishments, have never been able to overcome the barrier called time. The technology of time travel, which can break through that barrier, will change the course of human history. Literally. As it was when we split the atom, this forbidden fruit has the potential to grant us godlike power. Not even a man, not a man exists who can resist its temptation. And naturally, all those with power will use any means at their disposal to obtain it. Human morality is not but a joke to those who would stand with the gods. Understood, Christina? Wow, that was quite a speech. Since you seem to know so much about it, does that mean you're aiming for godhood too? What Hoenn Kyouma does, what Hoenn Kyouma decides, is the destruction of all who would call themselves gods. The collapse of their hateful system, and a glorious new age of chaos. Gosh dang. Mwahahaha. I'm not asking Hoenn, I'm asking Okabe. I am Hoenn. In other words, you don't have your own reason. Dang you, assistant. How dare you attack my very identity? Forget about him, Maki Seishi. Let's keep reading. Daru, what do you mean forget about me? I'm tired of listening to conspiracy theories. I'm more interested in the Z program than your delusions. I told you, they're not delusions, and they're not theories. But Daru does have a point. Our top priority now is to expose the dark side of the International Research Organization, known as CERN. Continue, assistant. At least show respect when you're asking a favor. Though huffing out complaints, Kurisu obediently goes back to translating. Stage 1. Construction and implementation of the Large Hadron Collider. A device that accelerates charged particles in order to research the reactions that result when such particles collide. The type of particle accelerated also determines the name of the equipment. In recent years, the most higher energy accelerators have been synchrotrons, ring types. Ring type accelerators are very expensive to build, but they can perform the most effective experiments. The research for the ring shape is that charged particles can be sent through an electromagnetic field to bend their trajectory through the Lorentz force. The world's largest synchrotrons, other than CERN's LHC, are located in the US, the UK, and Japan. Over the past half-century, people with the proton synchrotron completed in 1959, particle accelerator technology has reached the point where standardized results may be obtained. Stage 2. Implementation and testing of lifter technology. The formation of more than 2 artificially localized singularities, as well as the formation of Kerr black holes, will become possible when this stage is complete. In order to hide the program's true goal, it is necessary to intentionally leak misinformation regarding the formation of black holes. Stage 3. Animal experimentation. Stage 4. Kurisu stops talking. She takes a deep breath, then finally mutters angrily. Human experimentation. For real? For real? A chill runs up my spine. I admit it. Some parts of me still saw this as a game. I was elated to discover an institution as respected as CERN was actually doing time travel research. After all, we ourselves had succeeded, whether by chance or design, in producing our own time travel phenomenon. I thought that maybe we could beat CERN to the first functional time machine design, and wouldn't that be something? But now, just like I said to Kurisu, the world is full of lies.
Morals. Morals are meaningless. Was it really okay for us to get involved in this? Hey, Okuden. Remember when we hacked in before? I'm pretty sure that was email. I'm pretty sure that email said we read said this. Result: error. Human is dead. Mismatch. For details, see the Jellyman's report. Huh. Someone died? Could that have something to do with human experimentation? My throat goes dry. Cold sweat seeps through my brow, and it's not because of the heat. Kurisu and Daru are waiting for me to speak. Are they entrusting me, the decision to me? I ask myself, is this really okay? Are you sure? There's no turning back. True, but can I live with myself if I ignore this conspiracy? Daru, look up the Jellyman's report. Really? Really. But first, Christina. Eh? You should leave. Why are you suddenly? The Jellyman's report. It just gives me a bad feeling. Once we see it, we can no longer return to our normal lives. You're a genius. You've already published, for crying out loud. There's no need for you to throw away your promising future. Are you worried about me? Of course I am. You're my assistant after all. I keep telling you, I'm not your assistant. Thanks for your concern, but I'm not leaving. We need to expose this truth to the world. No, it's too dangerous. You chickening out? We're powerless against this conspiracy. One wrong move and they'll have us erased. But still, this isn't a game. I'm not joking here. Fine, I won't tell anyone. Though her expression shows she still doesn't agree, she finally submits. But I'm not leaving. It'll keep me awake at night. You won't regret this? I won't. She declares firmly. I don't know if it's her competitive spirit or if it's her bravery, or if she's just ignorant to the ways of the world. But it doesn't look like I can persuade her to back down. What about you, Daru? Prepared? Well, I am a super hacker. He's comfortable even in this situation. And with my skills, they'll never know we were here. We were there. That settles it. It's good that Mayori's not here. I can't get her involved. I looked Daru and Kurisu in the eye. Alright, let's begin. Kurisu gives the seat to Daru. Henceforth, this shall be known as Operation Lejarn's Chest. In Norse mythology, the gigantic chest, protected by 9 locks, that contains the curse sword Leviathan. Why Norse mythology? Is that Norse mythology? Because it's cool, I guess. Anyway, what is it with men in military terms? Daru, begin the operation. He soon finds the Jellyman's report. It required a second password authentication, which Daru broke through easily. Ready? I'm opening it. Daru looks at me and Kurisu. I wet my parched lips and nod. The air in the lab suddenly seems thicker. Unable to escape through the closed window, it surrounds us with an oppressive heat. Daru wipes the sweat off his forehead with a handkerchief, then timidly presses the enter key. The file opens. At first glance, it looks like a resume. There's a photograph on the top right. The top left has his name, age, weight, height, and other information. In the center is a long string of English text. Underneath that, there's something attached, like a scan of a newspaper clipping with a black and white photo. And then I know. I know exactly what the Jellyman in Jellyman's report means. Yeah, I assume it's like the jelly bananas. Like... yeah. Ooh. Jellyman's Report 10. Subject, James McCarthy. Age 31, American. Z program stage 4. Date of experiment, 2005, 0128, T1305. Kurisu bends over Daru's shoulder, reading contents out loud. Results. Error. Human is dead. Mismatch.
that again.
It is believed due to infinite compression by supergravity, the subject cannot endure passage through the singularity inside the Kerr black hole. April 13th, 1921. New York City. An unidentified man was discovered dead in an alley off Union Square. The right half of his body was embedded in a nearby wall.
It sounds like Kudisu was reading the newspaper article at the end.
The man's body was completely jellified.
Ooh. That's the end of chapter 2. Ticking of the clock is like a hammer inside my head. Yeah, that's some serious lore. So whatever they're doing, we're definitely doing some similar stuff because we got the jelly bananas. Sticks her finger in the man and tastes it. Doesn't taste like anything. I mean, the start of a new chapter, I feel like that's as good a time as any to end the stream here. It is a jelly man, for sure. That's what she did with the bananas? What? Nice acting? What are you talking about? My voice acting? Yeah, thanks for being here again, BE. I think Brent's mad that I'm sorry that I'm ending the stream, but like there's not very many end chapters. It's like every other stream I get to one. So I just think now's as good a time of any. Alright. I will figure out that the thing you linked me earlier, so next time I stream I should have the Monka S thing. Unless it... Oh, I need to wait some time for approval. Apparently. Alright, actually I could keep the stream going for a little bit, just to try to figure this stuff out and see if it, I don't know. Should I do it offline or online, like while streaming this better Twitch TV emoticons thing that BE linked? You don't think you had to wait? Alright. Alright. I'll see you later. B. This music is pretty good.
is kind of confusing. Channel bots. Add a better TTV bot tag to one or two usernames in your chat. It only shows in your channel, but if you have more than 2 bots, you're probably doing it wrong. I have no idea what that means. No, not yet. I'm gonna try it again. Nope, still.
says it's being used in my channel. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It might just take a while. Nope, still no. Alright, I think I'm just gonna end the stream here. If it's not here tomorrow, I'll probably stream tomorrow. In fact, I most likely will stream tomorrow, unless something comes up. And yeah, it's just hopefully it's here. Hopefully it'll be available tomorrow. But thanks for watching again. I will see you guys later.